Hi, everybody. It's Charles Hoskinson, broadcasting live from warm, sunny Colorado. It's always warm, always sunny, always Colorado. Got the haircut. How about that? Yeah, some people love it, some people hate it. You know how I do it? I get some clippers with a number 8, so that's an inch, run it through the hair. I'm going to start doing it myself at some point. I had to wait so long to be able to cut my hair. Okay, what are we talking about? Well, this one's a quick one. So this is directly aimed at those participating in the ITN. If you're good at math or good at code or both, you probably are aware that the ITN rewards are coming to an end June 19th. So tomorrow sometime, give or take. And so basically the original plan was to say, okay, well, thanks everybody. In fact, we even heard some people in the ITN community were planning to dox the network, just like try to destroy it, spam it with lots of transactions and have fun with it because there was no value to that stuff. So anyway, here's what we're doing. We would like you guys to vote. And if you're a stake pool operator, or you're someone participating in the ITN, how you vote is just leave your pool running, keep making blocks, keep operating. The rewards will no longer come in. But if 2/3 of you guys leave your pools running and on, we will submit a proposal, and Romain will release a communication on how that's going to work within a few days to basically modify the monetary policy of the ITN to continue paying rewards until the end of July. And what we'll do during that time period is come up with a roadmap of how we can use the ITN for an experimental platform that we can use to explore a lot of concepts, like potentially reintroduce Yella into the roadmap, or maybe dream up a new version of Poldercast, or do something really cool with oracles, or perhaps use it as a governance as a service platform to provide governance for wrapped assets that enter into the ecosystem. So between then and today and then, the July 29th, we'll be able to come up with something and run it as an experimental chain. Now, if it becomes widely adopted and used, then we can actually go for a Bitcoin Litecoin strategy, where Litecoin tends to be the test net for Bitcoin, and it has its own economic value. And if that's the case, we could even consider pursuing listing for that ITN asset. So if this is something that's appealing to you, you think there's some value in having a rapid development prototyping chain that we can test ideas that potentially won't work their way into Cardano and use this for other things, and you want to keep it around and give us a month to think about it and basically propose a roadmap, I'm willing to submit a proposal to hard fork and update the ITN to get there. And you, the community, for the first time ever, get to do a vote on this. It's not my decision. It will be yours. And how you vote is basically, it's going to be a 2-part process. One will be just leave your stake pool on, keep making blocks, keep running things, be beyond the 19th. And then the second part will be a ballot will be submitted, and Romain will do a communication on basically how that's going to work. And it'll be a few days after the 19th, probably 4 or 5 days. So we'll give you an exact date in just a little bit. I have to make the announcement now because I knew some people were planning to have a lot of fun on that last epic tomorrow. So I just wanted to let them know, if you want this to live, maybe you shouldn't spam the network or burn all your testnet ADA or something like that. This is your decision. So I leave it in your capable hands as a community. I'm game if you're game. We've already started writing some of that code for that hard fork upgrade to the ITN to do that. And those rewards will be just basically rolled over. So instead of 6 months of rewards, it'll end up being 7 months worth of rewards that get rolled over as of August 3rd. So it's your decision, operators and users of the incentivized testnet. And we'll see, I guess, on June 20th, how many people leave their pools on after the rewards stop and what happens. So thank you guys so much for your time. And, as always, you're the best community ever. And these are the fun parts of my day because I have no idea what's going to happen. You guys do, not me. And, if we come to the other side and we're going to run it, it would be really fun to have an experimental chain because there's a lot of crazy ideas that will take a long time to work their way into Cardano that we potentially could do very quickly with a Rust code base and a Rust team. And it's important to point out that that team is separate from the Haskell core team. So whatever they do doesn't really impact or slow down or speed up the Haskell team. They already have their own roadmaps. So it's not really a distraction from that viewpoint. We'll have to allocate them to something else, if not the ITN. Thanks, everybody.